Hi everyone, it's Cal from Cal's Craft. Welcome if you come back to see me, and hi if it's the first time. I do a bit of everything, but today I thought I'd do a bit of colouring. I've done colouring for ages and ages and ages. But I just wanted to show you that even somebody like me that's not very good at colouring, has only just started, these books look so daunting because there's so much going on. And I just thought I'd show you how I tackle one of these books. So I've got a book, I've got my Black Widow set of pencils, and then I've got my colouring charts. Every time I find a colour that I like, I write it down on here. Just a bit of paper. And also Colouring with Claire very kindly did a colour combination chart of what colours can work together. So I've done some of them as well. So I've got them, and also I've colour swatched all my Black Widows as well, so I can see what they look like on paper. So we've got all that, and then we've got our book. So I've chosen this one, and if you can see, if I bring it up, there's loads of little bits that you can see happening. Cards, little creatures happening everywhere, a little house, a little alien. You know, there's lots and lots going on in the picture. Here and here, look, is that a teddy bear? Some wood, like a flamingo type thing, a snake, some deer over here. That looks like a kangaroo. That looks like a funny, strange bunny with a strange face, wishing well. So you literally, all I do is I just go in and pick an area. And these are the ones that I've done, so I'll give you an idea of what. So I use blues as like a water sort of effect on the background and the bird. And then I did this one. I mean, you don't do them overnight, they do take forever. So these are the type of pictures you pick up, put down, pick up, put down. But yeah, so I just picked one flower, started on that, then picked one leaf, started on that. Same as here, just picked a dragon or a pig, just coloured them first and then come back and forth. So I thought the easiest thing to start with is a leaf, isn't it? So what should we pick? Should we pick that one there? So I'll zoom down with you so you can see a bit better. Okay, and then we're gonna, I'll sit down. So I'll look on you and see if I've got any greens. So I have got some greens there, but I don't know whether I want to go as dark as that. So I'm gonna have a look on here and see what greens that I like. And I've also got these greens which I can look at as well. So should we open the tins? So we've got our Black Widows, Scorpions, and our Cobras. I think what it was called then. So I've got some skin ones as well, if I need them. So it's not going to be a long video, and I'm not going to show you how to colour all this in unless you want me to. So I'm going to pick, a couple of greens. That looks like a nice green. What's that one? Toxic green. What's a toxic green? That doesn't sound. So if I think, that looks nice on here, but I'm not sure what it did, then I'll have a look on there and I can see what type of green it is, and that's all right. So I'll have that one. And then I might go for, what do you think goes with that one? Maybe an opal green. So what sets that's in the Cobra? So opal green, we'll try that as the dark. And then should we get a bit of a light colour one? So we do the Everglade. Right, so once you pick them, what I do is I get a scrap piece of paper, set some to the side, and I literally just do this. see if they blend in with each other. Can you see? And they blend lovely. So you can either start with the light, go into dark, dark into light. Don't really matter how you do it. Everybody does it a bit different. I just do it wherever the mood takes me. So I'm going to do a bit of dark down the bottom here. Can you see me? Yeah, I think you can, because the camera, where the camera is being held on with the arm, is exactly where I am on here. So I just go around in little circles. What I've decided, I'm going to do the dark up to these bits, and then I'm going to go lighter out. Because you can do each leaf a different way. So you could have dark coming from the top down, dark up, dark from the sides over. So that was the Opal. Now I'm going to go in with the Toxic green, and then I'm just going to actually, if I come out a bit lighter then it'll blend a bit better. I forgot to do that. See how long I have not been colouring? So if you just come out a little bit lighter from that colour, it blends in better with the next colour that you put on. So I'm just coming in there, going over it all. I'm not going there. Like that. And I've gone over the line there, but I'm not bothered. Are you bothered? If you've got OCD, you probably are bothered. And then Everglade. I don't know where my rubbers are, so I have to rub them over after. So I'm just going to fill in then all the gaps of the white, nice and simple. Yeah, I thought I need a bit of colouring. Stress levels are through the roof, so I thought nice relaxing time doing a bit of colouring with you lot. I paid for my daughter to have Xbox Live through Microsoft last month. So it carries on every month, and they've taken their second payment out on the 14th, and now today they decided to tell her that she needs to buy it again. And I'm like, nope, we already paid for it. I am not paying for it again. So I've got to try and figure out how to contact them and say what you're playing at. But here. So what do you think? So then we find any more leaves that are like that one. So there's one there. There's a couple up here. There's a couple off the page that you can't see. So you'd go in then and start colouring these as well. You see that one? Yeah. So then we do the same, because that's what we've decided to do. How we've decided to do these leaves here. So I'm just colouring in the darker bits there, because I can't be bothered to shade them down there. I mean, you can if you want to. And the ones that are, well, not professionals, but they draw like they're and colour like they're professionals, they probably will shade it in and, you know, from darker to darker to darker sort of thing. But yeah, this is my way of colouring. As I say, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Just go with the flow. This is the Welsh bird's way. If you haven't realised, yes, I'm Welsh. I live in mid Wales, so, and we do tend to do things cockeyed, so so I've been told. I just want to show you that even, you know, something this busy with a lot going on, just take it one leaf or one little animal, or I don't know if it's a star, just do one star at a time. If it's a celestial picture or something, or if it's, you know, sea creatures, just do one of them at a time. Just don't focus on the whole picture if it's overwhelming. I know some people pick all their colour palettes straight away, so they know exactly what colours they're going to put on what, where and when. I'm not that experienced to be able to do that, so I just go with the flow. If I think I like that colour or I like them colours and I think they'll look nice together, then that's what I use. And if you want a bit more darkness, just go layer it over the top if you're not happy with how. But I quite like them. What do you think? Yeah? So I'll leave them out because I'll write them in the description box in case you want to know. Right, so we've got some flowers. So we'll tackle a flower. Which one should we tackle? As soon as we've got the camera focused here, should we do one of these? Should we do this one? So I've got a nice colour that I quite like for flowers, and it is this, well, it's two actually. I don't know if you can see there, which is the Space, the Purple Haze and Tulip, and they're all from the Cobra, but I think I'm going to go for this one down here, which is the Scorpion and Cobra, which is a deep purple, pastel purple and the Purple Haze. I mean, I like that combination as well, the gold, fancy pink and burgundy, but I'm going to go for that one, I think. So we want deep purple from Cobra. Is it Cobra? Yeah. No, Scorpion, so I'm looking in the wrong one. Deep purple, pastel purple, is it that one? Yeah, that one, and Purple Haze. Purple Haze, Purple Haze. Purple Haze. No, it's Purple Rain, isn't it? That came into my head then. People are thinking, what is she on? Where is it? Purple Haze. Yeah. Right, let's get me sharpener. I think we could do with a little bit of a sharpen. I've got my old Whizzy one. I don't use a small one because I find it breaks the edge of your pencil. See, I could get it to a sharper point if you wanted to, but that's good enough for me. So then I just hold them in my hand as so. So we just get the pastel purple, Purple Haze and deep purple. Again, I'm going to start with the dark. Again, it's preference. So I'm going to do me dark down the bottom and work up to a lighter one. That's what I'm going to do with these. Now a lot of people will layer. They'll put a thin layer of colour on first and then they'll go back in and just go with a darker colour into the light, and then they'll go back and make it a little bit darker. I just say go with the flow. If you want to put more on, do. If you just want to do one layer, do one layer. This is my learning curve this last year, is to not worry what other people think of what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself. I'm doing this colouring for me. I do my diamond painting for me. I do my cross stitches for me, unless I'm making them for a gift. You know, so as long as you're happy with what you're doing. See how that's all just like looks naturally blended, and that's only with one little layer. Now if I wanted it darker, I can go back in with my colours. If you want it to be a little bit richer in colour, I'm one of these, don't really like it in your face of colours, but and I also, where's my little doodah brush? I know, I found it the other day because it went walkies. I've got like a little makeup, oh there it is, makeup brush that keeps going walkies. Now that's what I use to just, if you've got any bits of pencil that fly off the end. And I just brush it away with that. And then again. Now see, I like that. I think that's nice. I do, so I'm going to do that one in the same. I'm quite heavy-handed when I press on my pencils. I don't mean to be. It's just the way I am. I'm gonna, see, you can always put a bit of dark up there if you want to. You can do each one different. You don't have... Oh, it's the cat. God, frightened me then. You don't have to colour them all the same. Because if you look in nature, no two really are identical on leaves or flowers or anything. You know, there is always some kind of variation in there. And when I put the light colour, I go over all of it, so it sort of acts as a bit like a blending thing then. This is just the way I like it. Yeah. I just think that looks pretty. Now down here we've got some orange, can you see down there? There. So I'm thinking whether to use some oranges on that one. So I've got, let me have a look. I've got some orange. Yeah, see there? I quite like that carrot and burnt orange. So I think that's in one of the skin tones. I think the carrot is. Yeah, carrot. And then that's the only thing with this, it doesn't tell you what set it's in, so you've sort of got pretty much go through them and have a look. What's that one? Egg yolk. Might use that one. Sunset. Nope. Burnt orange is in this one. Yeah, we need that one. Delicious pink. Nope. It's not nugget. Sunset. Was that it? Right. And again, get a piece of paper. What did we do with our piece of paper, guys? There. And do it on here. I picked out the 4 colours, but I might not want to use all the colours. They might look the same, so I'm going with my lighter one. And what have we got? Sunset. Then burnt orange. I might not use the burnt orange. And then the carrot. So I don't think I'm going to use the burnt orange. I'm going to try it again without the burnt orange, just to make sure that I'm happy with what I'm doing. Yeah, I prefer that. I tend to work with 3 pencils. I find it easier. If I go any heavier, I sometimes find this a bit overwhelming. So I tend to, yeah, use it. So I'm going to do lighter to darker now. And just to see, because I've never done light to dark. I'm going to... And if it doesn't work, then you just go over it. That's the way I look at it. That's not bad, is it? And then we'll get a yellow. I'm just going to put a yellow inside there. What have we got there? Sunburst. There you go on that one. So I'm going to get the lighter colour and just blend it all in. That don't look bad, does it? I don't think it looks bad. Quite happy with that. So you do that on all the flowers that you find like that. All the flowers that you find like that. We've got some mushrooms over here, which you can use some reds. Exactly the same process. We've got some bluebells there, so we should actually find some blues. Have I got any on my list? Nope, I haven't wrote any of them down. So I'll probably transfer the ones that I've used onto that list. So we got that blue I like, and them three I like. I use these three out of the Black Widows, which are Zephyr Blue, Starry Night, and Forget Me Not. Again, so I've got the darker one there. And a lighter one. And into there. So I'm going to cover all, I'm going to try a different way. I'm going to cover it all in the lighter first. And then we're going to put in some darker. Oh, hang on, sorry. That was my darling husband saying he loved me, bless him. Right, where were we? We were on the middle one, weren't we? Which is Starry Night. I'm just going to put that colour in there, and then a bit of the darker blue. Just going to come up that side a bit. Put a little bit of the darker there because it's underneath that one. I'm just going back over it with the next. So back up with the pencils again in order, and then finishing off with the lighter one. I think they look nice. What do you think? Do you like them? So you do that then with all the ones that you find your bluebells on. Oh, it's warm here today, I'm telling you. Now I never do the animal. Sometimes I'll either do it first or sometimes I'll do it last, but because that seems really daunting to me at the moment of how to do it, I'm going to leave that one till last because I don't want to be put off by doing that and thinking, oh well, do you know what I mean? So we've got a bit of wood here, so I'll do a little bit of wood for you. So let me see, have I got any colours for the browns? Not really, so we're going to make our own up. So we'll have Tarantula. I like using Tarantula. I like Foxy Brown, and I like Huntsman. So should we try them and see what they look like? These are all out of the Black Widows. So we're going to try Foxy Brown. You can tell these are popular colours I like because they're a lot shorter than everywhere else. See, that's a nice woody colour, and then in with a darker one. And you see all them? So they're quite nice. So again, I'm going to start with the darker one down the bottom and the top. So I'm just going to put, oh, you will hear a lot of noise because I've got my window open because it's boiling here today. It's 26 degrees in the shade. This time of year, usually it's in the 20, just about 20. So it's like Oh, can you see all right? Yeah. So it's absolutely roasting. I'm going to press a little bit harder to make that a little bit darker on these side beams. And I'm just going to bring that up a bit lighter. Ready for the next colour of Tarantal. So we just come in there, and again I'm going to put it a little bit darker there, and a little bit lighter there. I'm going to fill that thing, I think, in light there. I don't think I'm going to put like that. And then I'm going to come in with the lighter. Sorry, that's probably my husband sending me some information about a raven skull. He's had some inquiry about whether he could carve another raven skull for somebody in Germany. But I said he's got to do a blackbird and 2 robins and gold leaf him yet. So I said, you can, but send me the information and I'll see where they live and cost of postage and stuff like that. So there you go. So then you can do your roof. I can either do your roof in greys as if it was tiled, or you can do it in your browns as if it's thing. So that's how I start. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits that I would do all of them, leaves, do all of these, and do all of that. And if you write down on a piece of paper what colours you're using as you go along, I just have to do it on a scrap like this. What I would normally do is write on the side there what I've used and then leave that piece in there. But I will write the colours that I've used down there. So it's only a short video. If you want to see me do some more on it, let me know below. But I will just, this is going to be a piece that I will just come and go and do bits and pieces on it. You know, I won't do it all in one go because they take weeks for me to finish one of these. But I just thought, if you're a bit, you know, apprehensive, I just thought I'd show you my way of doing it. So thanks for watching. It's really, really appreciated. If you like what you see and you want to see more, give it a thumbs up or leave a comment. Would be great. If you haven't subscribed and you fancy joining us on our journey with diamond painting, colouring, cross stitching and any other craft that I decide to do, we'd really, really welcome you aboard. If you want to chat, again, notice information down below. If you want to know when I go live, which is usually a Sunday, or upload another video, there's a little bell by the side of the subscribe button. You press that and it will let you know. Well, hopefully it'll let you know. YouTube's been a bit lapsy-daisy lately with them, but it should let you know when I thing. So please enjoy your day, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I hope to see you back again. Take care for now. Bye.